The backlash has been overwhelming.
But Nickelback's problems go a lot further than that. Football fans in Detroit now want the band dropped.
But some Lions fans think Nickelback should be sacked. They've started an online petition.
I'd rather drink bleach than listen to Nickelback and have them associated with Detroit.
Thousands of disgruntled Detroit Lions fans have petitioned to have Nickelback uninvited to perform at halftime for the team's NFL game on Thanksgiving Day at Ford Field. But to revoke Nickelback's invitation to perform in Detroit is to forget the band's rich history with the city and their unheralded contribution to Motown. Nickelback's rise to stardom began in the cramped studio of Hitsville, USA, as Chad Kroeger and the Nickelbacks, where, under the guidance of Motown founder Berry Gordy, they recorded early demos of what would become their biggest hits, like Figured You Out.
I like your pants around your feet, and I like the dirt that's on your knees, and I like the way you still say please while you're looking up at me. You're like my favorite damn disease, and I love the places that we go.
The band's sound and their fortunes changed forever with the departure of original guitarist Peanut Butter Jenkins. He was replaced by an unknown brosif named Ryan Peake, who brought with him a guitar sound that no other studio musician had ever recorded on purpose. History was about to be made.
So much cooler when you never pull it out, 'cause you look so much cuter with something in your mouth.
Legend has it that Motown's world-renowned songwriters, Holland, Dozier, and Holland, originally composed the song Something in Your Mouth for Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. But once it found its way to Nickelback, there was no further need to shop around.
We would often sit, the three of us, the Holland brothers and myself, would sit and try to analyze a feeling. As long as it was up and you were feeling like, wow, man, this is sensational. It's got feeling. It's got realism. You know, I could actually believe that this happened to somebody.
You're ripping up the dance floor. You shake your ass around for everyone.
I thought the subject matter was just right on the button.
Many have argued that if it were not for Nickelback, Motown would never have broken through so many musical and societal barriers, particularly the barrier that separated it from 30-something jagoffs. Motown historian Dennis Horowitz explains.
I think one of the great reasons for the great success of Motown was that they crossed over to white radio. They built on that and made their sound more and more acceptable to the white radio.
Even with their contributions to Motown's success, proper recognition continued to elude the band until one unforgettable night at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium.
Motown 25. Yesterday, today, forever. It's everyone together on one stage for one night to relive 25 years of Motown.
I remember being at Motown 25 when Michael Jackson did the moonwalk for the first time ever and wondering how anyone could possibly follow that. But then Nickelback came on and sang about how awesome it is to be famous. You have to remember, this was 1983. I mean, this was a revolutionary concept.
While Nickelback may not control their fate when it comes to the Thanksgiving Day halftime performance in Detroit, frontman Chad Kroeger has fond memories of his time in the Motor City and of the music revolution that he and his bandmates so greatly contributed to.
In the first 10 years of our career, Ben, you work so hard, it leaves the door, and you're just like, wow, am I out of my mind? What am I doing?
Is that all he said? That's the whole quote? So we're going to end with that? Oh my God. We don't have anything else? Nickelback's musical contribution to Detroit. This is how you remind me.
Yeah, well, if you got something better, why don't you come over here and do it?